So what a trip it was yesterday. We got on the road around 1:30 p.m. And obviously we miscalculated the whole trip. We planned to be here, and here is the southernmost province of Turkey called Hatay. We planned to be here around in time for sunset, actually a bit earlier in order to find our composition and everything. But as I said, we miscalculated the whole trip by making few unnecessary stops, I guess, along the way. So right now it's the next day. Actually, it's around 7 a.m. Morning, and I'm here by the sea on a beach, which seems like there is not so much in terms of foreground that I can find in here. So I'm going to be looking around and see if I can find something interesting to add to the overall composition. I will be showing you shortly this shot that I planned to do, but we will see how it turns out. And yeah, yesterday, as I said, we tried to make it for the sunset, but it didn't work as planned. Anyway, I did capture a photo, which I'm going to show now. So let me know what do you think about it in the comments. Alright, so after a few minutes of walking here on this beach, I came to a place which is not really, I didn't really like it, but I think that it's the first shot of the day that kind of helps you how to shape the whole landscape. So let me talk you through this composition that I found here. As you can see, there is a place which looks like a small hill in here, and there is like wild plants around. So I'm using it as a foreground, and my main subject is actually the mountain up there, which I will be showing you shortly. It's actually the mountain that's on the border between Turkey and Syria, and it's believed that during the history the mountain was considered as a holy mountain by many. I cannot tell you the whole story because I don't know it. It's just that what I heard when we lived in here a few years ago. So yeah, I'm going to be focus stacking this shot because of the proximity between the foreground and the camera. I'm using my Sony a7 III with a Tamron 1728 2.8. I'm shooting at f8, and yeah, because it's basically the sharpest focal length for this lens, and I'm going to be focus stacking. Probably I'm going to take 4 or 5 different shots, focus stack each time, and if it turns any good, you're going to see the result soon. So walking down this beach, I came to the place which you could see in my previous shot. There are a few boats in here that are just resting. So I framed the shot around one of them, but as I'm using my Tamron 1728, I didn't bring my wider lens with me now, because I focused on wide lens photography for this trip. So I'm going to take a few shots and see how it works. The problem is here is that the other boats are entering the whole scene, so I don't want that. So I might try changing my position, or maybe I will Photoshop them later in when I edit the whole set of these photos. Anyway, I hope that you heard that, because there is a lot of wind in here. If the shot turned any good, you will see it shortly. I think it's the time for some long exposure photography. The conditions are not really optimal for this type of shots, but anyway, I'm trying something here. I framed a shot around this boat that I already showed you, and I'm using my series filter set. It is a 10-stop ND filter. My normal shutter speed that camera gives me is 1/8 of the second, so it gives me around 2 minutes long exposure. The light is ever changing in here under these conditions. There is so much clouds right now, so the sun comes up and then goes down, and comes up and goes behind the cloud, not down. Yeah. So if this shot is any good, you will see it next. I think it was a nice morning after all. I expected some different lighting conditions, but obviously with nature you work what you get. You cannot ask something from nature, I think. This was my first video of this sort, kind of vlog type video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I will be able to produce more of these videos on more often, on a regular basis. I hope that you have a great day, and here are the shots that we captured today. So it was a nice morning after all. I think that I could get some decent shots here. I hoped for some different lighting conditions, but anyway, you work with what you have. So there is no such a thing. There is no choice when it comes to nature. This is my first video that I'm doing this way. This is my first vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I hope that it wasn't too bad. I hope that I can continue producing them. Yeah.